Who you put him up against? Junior Joseph is one of the toughest linebackers in the country, if not the toughest. Plain and simple. Tough dude. He's always on his A game. Probably watches him out of anybody I know. That's from other schools too. So he's the leader in our core group and the leader on this defense and ultimately the team. And having him as being here a year before me, he helped me out. He's a real deal. He really did.
He wasn't asked to do a lot of pass coverage before this year, but yet with the game on the line, there he is making the biggest pass play of the year for you guys. Does that just tell you just how far he's coming?
Absolutely. I mean, Junior, when you call Junior's number, he's gonna give you everything he got the whole game, and that's what I admire about that man. I mean, he gives his game everything he has. That just speaks to it. Like you said, he doesn't. He's not in pass coverage a lot, but when he is, he's going to make a play, just like he did last week on a big third down, and he did this week at the end of the game. So that's how he get down.
Vontae, how do you explain how this defense has turned it around last week? So you give up 7 points in Memphis in the last 2 weeks. Like almost
Yeah, see, I think that was a wake-up call for us, because my first couple of years here, we were top notch. We were always on top, and having the coaching staff change and finally get our feet wet and putting the 70 points in those woke us all up. Like everybody, I mean, from the redshirt guys up to the fifth-year seniors, it woke us all up, and now I think we're on the move. We finally understand what it is that we need to do. We're hanging in there. We're fighting nonstop. And all I can say is this UConn defense is back. We're definitely back.
What's that process been like? Because you were in here saying this will never happen again after that 70-point game against Memphis.
Absolutely.
Just talk about how preparation has gone. What's changed?
I think we all have more of a sense of urgency now during practice and during meetings. We're a lot more focused. And coaches have been harping on us. No matter how good you do in practice, coaches are going to say it needs to be a lot better. We've come to that conclusion as players. We think we have a good practice, and all of a sudden, coaches like, no, it's not good enough. It's not going to win. So I think we've always got on board with that mentality. Like, no matter how good we do, it's not good enough. So, from top down and bottom up, it's a more sense of urgency. It's more like even practice. It's all on the line no matter what. Every play, the game is on the line. Because you never know what play it's going to be. You never know when, even for the young guys, we tell them all the time, you never know when your number's going to be called, Like you see, we play a lot of freshmen. Coach don't care, so everybody got to be ready at any given moment. And that's how we've been practicing.
That mentality, is it easier to get better and better and better?
Yeah.
Every day?
Every day, every day you got to get better. Even if you stay still, you're getting worse. So I think having the leadership that we have, and that we're starting to develop even more leadership from guys that are not necessarily on our leadership council, but just everyone starting to get more involved with this. That you're not going hard enough and calling each other out and making sure that we're always on point. So I think that helps us a lot.
I don't know if it got to you guys, but 2 weeks ago he came in here after that Memphis game, Edsel, and said he didn't have the personnel he wanted to play the defensive style. If it got back to you guys take that personally and kind of use it as a motivational thing?
One more time?
Well, after you gave up the 70 points, Coach Edsel came in here and said, look, we just don't have the personnel we need to play the defense we want to play, but now you've turned around and had 2 very good defensive games. Was that like a motivational
He's going to say whatever he got to say, and we're going to do whatever we got to do. So we all, at the end of the day, Coach Edsel wants to win, and we want to win, and somewhere in the line, we're going to meet in the middle, and we're going to start winning. So whatever he said to y'all didn't get to us, and it is what it is. It don't matter to me who we line up against. That 70 points will never happen again. I don't care who it is. Alabama, you name it, I don't care. 70 points will never happen on us again. Now, as for the personnel, you can put any 11 of us on the ball field, and as of right now, I think we're going to be good. I don't care who it is. Any 11, we're going to be all right.
How gassed are you guys? I know you're conditioned well and the speed of the game's a lot faster, but on those last couple plays, you've been out there for most of the fourth quarter. How tough is it to kind of suck it up and get one more?
When the game's on the line, you don't really feel it. Obviously you're tired, and the speed that Tulsa runs at is crazy. This is probably one of the fastest teams in the country in terms of plays. Number of plays they run and how fast they run play after play after play. So yeah, it was a little. I can assume it was tiring. I wasn't on it for the last drive, but I know how the game was going, and they hit 2 big plays on us with the penalty and then the pass they hit. So that's crazy, but when the game's on the line, you don't think about yourself. You know, you got a team around you, you got a state around you have a fan base around you that you need to play for. So this is not an individual sport where one guy can take over. So you got to really think about everybody else. You can't think about yourself.
Did you think they should have gotten that last playoff?
I can't speak about the refs. You can talk to Coach Edsel about that one. He might have some words that I can't personally say, but I think we're very like-minded.